back to my channel. Today I'm bringing you guys this quick, super easy tutorial on how I achieved my box braid bob. I have this in a bun, so it's probably hard to tell. Let me take that down. But yes, I definitely love this look. A little backstory on how I landed on the box braid bob was that one of my line sisters I'm really close to actually just took box braids out, and I let her know when she got the put in because they were so cute that I was jocking her style as soon as she took them down, and literally the next week I put these in. But I wanted to do something that was a little bit more unique to me, so I decided to try out a bob. Now this was a little bit tricky because my natural hair is a little longer. It actually comes maybe to about my armpit, so I was trying to brainstorm through ways that I could achieve the bob without actually cutting my hair. So you will see the little trick in the video on how I managed to pull off the bob without taking any length off my natural hair. This style is super easy to maintain. It is short, so you don't get like super hot, especially since it's summertime. Like my neck can breathe, which is really nice because heat plus Porcsha just does not mix. And I think I could probably rock this style. I most likely will rock it for maybe like about a month. I don't keep my hairstyles in for very long because I just get really bored really quickly. But if you wanted to, you could probably keep it in up to 2 months if you maintained it and took really good care of it. So I definitely think this is a protective style you should try if you like the look. If the box braid bob is a style that you're interested in maintaining and want to know how I did it, then please keep watching.
Let's start with some of the tools you'll need. Of course, a rat tail comb for parting and cornrowing your hair. You'll also need a crochet tool. I got this one for like $4 at Sally's. You can get it at Sally's or your local beauty supply. You also need a pair of shears for cutting your braiding hair, but also cleaning up the braids once they're installed. A lighter for burning your ends. You'll also need to use some type of jam or gel for securing your flyaways. This tool I purchased at Sally's at Wells for like $10. I used the top part for my wigs, but you'll be using the bottom for this project. And then lastly, any type of braiding hair. I mixed both expressions and Kanekalon. The trick I mentioned in the beginning of the video is actually crocheting the back so not to remove any length from my natural hair. You'll use the tool that I mentioned I used for my mannequin heads when making a wig, and you'll actually turn it upside down. Secure this to a really sturdy surface since you'll be pulling it and you don't want it to move around on you. Okay, from here you'll take some of your braiding hair and measure it on your head to the length that you want and the thickness you want your braids to be. Mine are about medium thickness. You'll use the tool I mentioned to hold the hair in place while you braid it all the way to the end, and you'll notice the tool is actually making a loop at the top, which is what we'll use to crochet it to our heads. Once you've gotten to the end of the braid, you'll burn it like I'm showing you here. It takes me about 2 to 3 times to burn it just because I like to go slow and steady in order to make sure I'm achieving it correctly. Once you've burned the hair enough to lock the braid in place, you'll cut off the excess and then you'll burn the tip to round it off. Alright, y'all are really gonna have to excuse me. I am looking super rough, but I wanted to show you my braiding pattern. The top part of my hair is the hair I'll leave out because I'm actually going to braid those individually. The back is where we'll be crocheting. This is the braiding pattern I did, zigzags. It'll really help if you have someone to assist you here, so you could get them a little bit more smaller and neater, but this is the back of my head, I can't see, so this is what I came up with and it works perfect. This back piece right here, I'm actually going to do individuals as well. So just to give you guys an idea of what the crochet method will look like is once you've secured the tool onto your head, you'll open up the latch and lock in the loop of your crochet braid like this. Then you'll close the latch up and you'll pull through. I'll show you here. So you'll take your first braid, skip the piece that you'll leave out. You'll insert the crochet tool like this. Make sure your tool is open. You'll then latch on the loop of the braid here, and once it's on, you'll close up the tool like this and pull it through your braid. After you've gotten it through, you'll open up the loop and pull the braid through that loop. Pull tight to secure. That way the braid is locked onto your head. Here I've already installed all of my crochet braids and braided the front individually. I cut the right hand side and burned the ends to the length that I want my bob. Now it's time to finish the right side. So you'll take your shears and you'll basically cut in a downward diagonal. Cut a little bit longer than you actually want the length of the braids, because once you burn them, you'll cut off excess. So you'll want some extra room here. Okay, here I'm just securing, and I'm going to take each braid individually, so I'll tie away the rest of them. Braid it to the end, because some of them will unravel, and then I'll burn the ends just like I did in the beginning of the video. You'll want to make sure you get as close to the end of your hair as possible. Try not to burn your natural hair. I burned right underneath where my natural hair stops so that there's no damage when I take these out. Cutting off the excess and burning the ends to round it out. Once you're all done, you'll simply make sure both sides match and clean up any flyaways. I dipped my braids in boiling hot water just to relax them a little bit, and then I went ahead and added these little clips, but you can add any embellishments you'd like to make the look yours.
Thank you guys again so much for your time. I truly appreciate you stopping by my channel to check out some of the things that I have going on. As I mentioned in the video, the bob is super easy, definitely not hard to obtain, but you definitely do need to set aside some time. It took me about 4 to 5 hours to achieve this look, but I will give the disclaimer that this was my first time ever doing it, so I think the next time I try and do it again, I definitely won't take as long. The next time what I'll do is I will crochet the hair onto my head before I braid it. I think that might help cut down some time. I also will not mess around with the expressions here just because I was fussing with it too much, so I'll do cankelon the whole way through next time. But other than that, I love this style. I think it's super cute, super fun, definitely summer friendly. If you have any questions or concerns, definitely drop those down below. Take a quick second right here and right now and hit that subscribe button so that all my videos can come directly to you when I post them. I appreciate you guys again for stopping back by. I hope to see you guys in my next video.